Begin from the United Arab Emirates, where the 28th session of the Conference of the Parties to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change has officially begun. We have more in this report.
The incoming COP28 President, Sultan Al Jaber, opened this year's UN Climate Summit on Thursday by encouraging countries and fossil fuel companies to work together to meet global climate goals. Governments are preparing for marathon negotiations on whether to agree for the first time to phase out the world's use of CO2-emitting coal, oil and gas, the main source of warming emissions. Jaber, who is also the CEO of the United Arab Emirates National Oil Company, aimed to strike a conciliatory tone following months of criticism over his appointment as the head of the COP28. In his opening remarks, Mr. Jaber acknowledged that there were strong views about the idea of including language on fossil fuels and renewables in the negotiated text. Earlier today, participants set the mood for the conference to focus on the escalating climate crisis, which is affecting lives globally.
We know, as you know, the gravity of this moment. We feel, as you feel, the urgency of this work. And we see, as you see, that the world has reached a crossroads. And yes, since Paris, we have made some progress.
We're standing at a precipice, facing the global stocktake. And we've got two options. Either we can note the lack of progress, tweaking our current best practices, and encourage ourselves to do more at some other point in time.
Meanwhile, President Bola Tinubu has met with King Charles III on the sidelines of the COP28 Climate Summit. In a post on X, formerly known as Twitter, the president said he had a productive engagement with the 75-year-old monarch, who is also the head of the Commonwealth and a passionate climate advocate. President Tinubu says the meeting is a significant step in strengthening the partnership between Nigeria and the United Kingdom, and that he is optimistic about the positive impact of joint efforts on the planet's future.